Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki, here to share with you my 10 tips on things that you can do now to get ready for the holidays. Let's jump right in. So friends, the first thing that you can do right now to get ready for the holidays is to pull out that calendar and start plugging in those holiday dates. The activities that your kids have for school, the shopping list, the baking plan, any travel, are you hosting? Are you going to someone's house? All of those events that not only you are obligated to, but the ones that you want to do. Get that calendar out and plug in those dates, get an overall picture. Go ahead and schedule that leave at work if that's what you plan to do for the holiday season. But right now you can go ahead and set your holiday schedule. It'll save you a lot of time and a lot of stress. So friends, my second tip is go ahead and get that holiday budget ready. I also encourage you to do this at the beginning of the year, and so that you can have, when the holiday season come around, you have that set budget in place. And what you want to do is actually look at your budget from last year when you're creating this year's budget, so that you can see where you can improve, what costs you can cut, what you can do differently. But that's something that you really can do right now before the holidays kick off, and you should do before the holidays kick off, to make sure that you have the right budget in place to match all of the things that you need to do for the holidays. So in my home planner, I do have a place for you to create that holiday budget. And it's a great place to create those different accounts that you need for the holidays, which I do encourage you to do that. Create those different funds for the different things that you do, whether it's the entertaining at home, whether it's the gift giving, have specific budgets for specific things. And the home planner can really help you manage that. Also in my planner, I have savings plans, and this is great to start at the beginning of the year so that you can save up for your holiday budget. It's really a way to save without feeling like you're saving, just putting a few dollars away kind of every week, every other week, depending on, you just follow the plan. And it really is a way that will take a load off, take stress off when the holidays are here. So the third thing that you can do right now in preparation for the holidays is to jump on that gift giving list. Right now, you can sit down, write out the list of who you want to shop for and what you want to get them. That I find is one of the most stressful things about the holidays, is thinking about what to get who. And I'm going to share in another video some things to help ease the stress of gift giving. But if you take time now to kind of iron all that out, when the holidays get nearer and are here, you don't have to worry about that. That is something big that you have already taken off of your plate. And it's just a simple process of, one, creating who are you going to buy gifts for this year. I also encourage you now to think about how you want to shop for holiday gifts. A lot of times we think that we have to buy a gift for everyone, or, every year we've gotten into this routine of who we buy for. And maybe if it has been stressful for you, think about buying in a different way. Maybe reducing the amount of people you buy gifts for. Instead of buying individual gifts, buy family gifts. There's so many different ways that you can really streamline the gift giving process. But I think it's important now to sit down and figure it out before the holidays gets here. Okay, friends, this one here is one I definitely encourage, and it's to start cleaning and decluttering your space now for the holidays. This is the time to get in those closets and get rid of all of those clothes that you are not wearing. It's also time to get into those holiday decor items and start purging them and taking them to your local donation center. A lot of times what you'll find that happens is sometimes donation centers, if you wait to after the holidays to declutter your Christmas items, they get so much stuff after Christmas, they will start turning you away. And so definitely be ahead of the game. And right now, go ahead, before you start decorating your home for the holidays, go ahead and purge those things that you no longer love, you no longer use. And that way, when you go to pack up at the end of the holidays, you're only dealing with stuff that you're going to keep. Also, when you're cleaning and decluttering your house, think about the holidays. Think about the guest bedroom. Think about the kitchen where you'll be doing a lot of cooking, because you want to make sure that you really are organizing your kitchen in a way that functions for the holidays. Sometimes for the holidays, there's multiple people cooking in the kitchen with us. Do you have enough utensils and measuring cups and things like that to really accommodate your kitchen for the holidays? If not, you may need to borrow some. You may need to get your kitchen kind of reestablished for the holidays. holidays. Also, it's important to get into that pantry. One big mistake that I see a lot of folks make is that they don't prep and kind of go in there and do this. And then the holidays come and you have so many more groceries during that time and the pantry becomes a disaster. So what you can do now is get into your pantry and set aside a location or a space for those holiday ingredients, all of those things that come in temporarily for the holidays. This keeps your pantry from becoming a disorganized mess. Also, it's a great time to pare down the things that are in your pantry that are expired, that are just taking up space, that can really be better utilized for those holiday items. So this is the time to do it. You definitely don't want to wait until you're in holiday season mode, and it just builds up so much stress. And honestly, friends, this is a lot of what I'm working on with my clients. Many of you know I'm a professional organizer and I work with my clients virtually online. And this is what we are doing. We are starting to really prep the home for Christmas. And if this is something that you want to do with me and my organizers, then definitely I will put a link where you can go ahead and schedule your session. We would love to work with you to go ahead and start now getting your home holiday ready. So next is that holiday menu. You can go ahead right now and set your holiday menu, get the shopping list together, and have that big task done. This is a great time to do it because then your mind is clear. You're not focused on buying gifts and creating the menu and decorating the house, and you can enjoy the process. You can really think it out. You can try those recipes that you have been wanting to try, and you're really going to come out better with a more beautiful menu because you've actually had time to think it out. You know, pull out those recipes and make sure that they're ready to go. You know, put them in a special place, create that baking plan and have that ready. These are things that so can be done now, and it really just saves you time when the holidays kick off. The next thing that you can do now, friends, is set up your gift wrapping station. Now, a gift wrapping station doesn't have to be a specific room. I recommend having a gift wrapping station bag that you can tuck under the bed. I find that with families that is very helpful because a lot of times in the family, not only do you have to wrap gifts, but the kids have gifts that they want to wrap that they don't want you to see, or your husband has gifts, or wife has gifts that they don't want you to see. But if you have one bag that you can store under the bed, then whenever any family member needs to wrap gifts, you can just pass the station to them. So it's not like everything is set up in one location where you have to take up space in your home or somewhere where you have to really keep orderly because it can become a disaster. But this is something that you can keep ready all of the time, stocked with wrapping paper and tape and tags. And then after the holidays, you simply just pack it away with your Christmas stuff and it's always ready to go. If you don't have a gift wrapping station put together, I will definitely put all of the items that I have in mind down below, and you can definitely do that ahead of time. So one thing that you definitely can do before the holidays start are your holiday photos. If you like doing those family photos where you all have on your Christmas attire and you're out in the park, it is the time to do it now. You don't want to be, in the hustle and bustle of the holidays trying to figure out outfits and go take pictures. It might even show in the photos. So this is something that you can do ahead of the game, which can really make life easier before the holidays start. You may even be able to get better pricing because a lot of photographers start this process early. So you can jump in on specials that they have and really take a load off yourself by getting those holiday photos, family photos for your cards out of the way. So the next tip, friends, is to create not only your menu, but the baking schedule. Baking around the holidays is a huge part of the process and a part of festivities. And a lot of times when you're in the middle of the holidays and then you realize, oh, I gotta bake cookies or I have to bake this, you really can't enjoy the holiday season because you feel like it's more of a job than enjoyment. But if you start early, you can get a lot of the traditional baking things out of the way and enjoy the process and get yourself in the holiday spirit. The wonderful thing about this is a lot of cookies and, different bake items you can freeze. You can freeze your cookie dough and then bring it out during the holidays and always have hot cookies ready. And it's something that really can help you look like the hostess with the mostest during the holiday season. So think about creating if your baking plan, but also start baking early. It's really a great way to get yourself in the mood for the holidays. And it's also a way to save time, because when you're thinking about, cooking the holiday menu, you don't want to have to think about the baking. It should already be done. And it's such a fun part of the holidays, so you want to really be able to enjoy it. And with that comes your baking cabinet. Think about, for the holidays, creating a cabinet that is specifically for your baking. This can really be helpful if your kids bake with you during the holidays. Everyone has one place to go to for baking. One quick tip that I like to suggest is taking one of your mixing bowls and putting all of the essentials in that bowl to make those cookies. So put the measuring cups and the cookie cutters and just the things that you use to make cookies. That way they're easy to store. When you go to bake, everything is right there together. You're not having to dig in this drawer for this or go here for that. You always have that baking bowl ready for the kids or for yourself, and it's just a really efficient way to create a little baking station that's really compact during the holiday season. So friends, another thing that you can do before the holidays is get those Christmas cards ready. If you're one that sends out Christmas cards every year, go ahead and get your Christmas card list out. Go ahead and get your Christmas cards, start writing them out, getting them in the envelopes, stamped and ready to go. This is often a big chore for a lot of families because it's a tradition that a lot of folks enjoy, and they always feel, even if they don't enjoy it, they feel obligated to do it. I'm one in my home, I don't feel obligated to send out Christmas cards. What I do is I do more of a Christmas card exchange situation. I will buy a box of Christmas cards and have my stamps ready. And as I receive Christmas cards, I immediately send them back. And so it's easy because I've just gotten a card, their address, their most recent address is on there. I can sit right there, just write it out real quick and send it in the mail to them. So I basically only send out cards. Once I get something, I'll send one back. I find for me that relieves a lot of stress, and it's just not realistic anymore for me to send a Christmas card to every single person that I know. It really turns into a huge task, and one that I just don't want to take a part of. And I really have been enjoying doing the Christmas card exchange versus feeling obligated to send out tons and tons of cards. And finally, friends, one thing that you can do before the holidays is get all of your travel things together. If you're traveling for the holidays, go ahead and make those travel plans. Go ahead and pack those bags and have them ready to go, because when you are baking and in the buying gifts and in the mix of the holiday season, the last thing you want to think about is having to pack the kids, pack your suitcase for the trip. And if you have that already packed, it really will help you more so enjoy the process of traveling, which might not be as enjoyable during the holidays, but you can really more so enjoy the process. Also, it's really convenient because if you're traveling somewhere, it may be, courteous to whoever's home you're going to let them know your travel plans so that they can pick you up or whatever you guys work out. But it really can be a stress reliever to know that you have your dates that you're taking off, you have your travel secured, and you have your bags packed ahead of time. So friends, I hope you have enjoyed my 10 tips on things you can do before the holidays kick off. Let me know if you have any additional tips. Definitely let me know in the comments. And I hope that you all are doing great. And I want to send you a reminder that I am live on Amazon every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll put the link to my Amazon down below. It's basically just athomewithnikki.live. It will take you right there. Friends, have a beautiful, beautiful start to your holiday season. I will see you at the next video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.